Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones technical analysis for today. So the pattern that we closed off with on Friday, which is this potential double bottom here, is still very much in play. We haven't broken it to the upside. Could turn out to be a range. I have a feeling the Dow is going to be sort of a little bit in limbo until Wednesday. Earnings season kicks off on Wednesday with some of the banks. And as usual, the first week is the banks and financial institutions, which make up the large portion of the Dow. So that's kind of what we're waiting for. So just looking at the structure, oscillators are indicating that we are at a level that we need to be looking for a move to the downside. And if you look at it down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. So it is a range. That is the range there. Top of the range is pretty much 3,500 and bottom of the range is pretty much 33,600. So those are the two levels. Massive range. It's 1,500 points. We've broken through the moving averages. Was looking like we were coming down to test it, and we came down and tested on the weekly, but then we've gapped down this morning and we've sort of accelerated off the bottom here. Now, one interesting thing that I think we need to pay attention to is see the swing low here. Look at how many times we flirted with it. We tried to find support. We broke through, broke up, broke down, messy, didn't quite get there, broke through, and now we sort of gap down onto it. So if we start going down to lower time frames, you'll see there is quite a bit of structure here. There's this double bottom as well. And I don't think that measured move has played out. You could actually call it a triple bottom if you wanted to. No, still not played out, so it's just above the top of the range. And let's delete that. So at the moment, we've got a crossover here on the 3 hour. You see it pretty clear. Look at my oscillator, starting to cross over far apart. And remember what I say, when they cross over far apart like that, there's normally a fairly violent break. And as far as I'm concerned, you have potential here for a flag. So there's the bottom of the flag, sorry, the top of the flag, there's the bottom of the flag. It was a gap below, up, and that often, if it's a fake out and it's come back to structure like that, if we break this flag to the upside, you're pretty much guaranteed that you'll get this measured move here. Okay, and that would break the bigger range. And breaking the bigger range is probably going to be a bit violent and getting to the top of the all-time highs, basically. So at the moment, it is poised. It's very, very, very poised at the moment. Don't like what we saw on Friday. So yeah, that's pretty much barbed wire, indecision, sideways range. Doesn't matter what you want to call it, but it's not something you want to be trading. And I'd want to see breaks and retests to the upside before getting too excited. And typically what happens is this thing's going to just go sideways, roll over, come back and find a level. Maybe not this level. So you find often what happens is it kind of does something like that. So that's our actual range or our channel, and then it comes back to find structure on a more well-defined level, which would probably be in this area. So 34,472 lines up with the 155 EMA plus a breakout. That and would be bottom of channel. So in other words, come down, flirt down here, and then break the upside. So that's the one move. The other move is going to be a break of this area here. So I'd want to see a break and a retest. I'm not too keen about coming in on a retest down here. Well, I suppose there is merit for that argument, just basically where price is now. But I see that also holding up price. So I'd prefer to take it at the break of that. So price breaks above 34,828, comes back to test it. Then I'm looking for 3,500 or 35,040. I would expect it to bounce off there to the downside, especially today and tomorrow. And then if earnings starts kicking off properly, you probably get the catalyst you're looking for to break the upside. Just bear in mind that energy prices are going through the roof as well. So that could add pressure to a number of companies' results for the future, not now, but for the future. Because obviously higher energy costs, higher production costs, consumer pricing goes up, etc., etc. So just bear that in mind. That is also a catalyst at the moment. I think the tapering noise is starting to ease off. It's sort of everybody's accepted it. It's going to happen. So now we're going to focus on earnings. So anyway, wait and see until we break through this messy structure one way or another. I don't see it breaking to the downside. If it does break all the way to the downside, there is a trend line that I would expect it to find support on, and that would be down here somewhere, 34,200. Okay, anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.